The big bad wolf was shocked when he looked through the glass and discovered that the room was full of plump little lambs. Wanting to eat the little lambs, he first forged a resume, disguising himself as a stray dog. By sheer luck, he even passed the interview, because the interviewer happened to be a nearsighted dog. Looking at the resume, the interviewer didn't notice a single flaw. And just like that, the big bad wolf was successfully hired. On his first day at work, he enthusiastically greeted his colleagues. Seeing their fierce expressions, the little lambs hid in fear, while the wolf smiled smugly. He went to his desk and hid all his tools for catching lambs in the drawer. A curious colleague came over to greet him. Unbeknownst to the wolf, this colleague was a man-eating demon. Suddenly, a sack of documents was thrown at him, and the wolf quickly went to deal with them. But instead of handling the documents, he picked up a pen and began drafting plans to catch the lambs. As he kept writing, he eventually fell asleep. When a colleague came over to call him for lunch, the wolf hurriedly wrapped up his plans. They went to the cafeteria, where a little lamb kindly served him some dog food. To avoid revealing his true identity, he reluctantly ate it. But as soon as he tasted the dog food, he instantly fell in love with it. He dove headfirst into the dog bowl and devoured all of it. Then he grabbed the remaining dog food from the cabinet and stuffed it all into his drawer. From that day on, the big bad wolf began to work diligently. Not only did he not harm the little lambs, but he also chatted and laughed with them. After all, that was the only way he could keep enjoying dog food. He even earned his very first paycheck. To thank the lambs for their care, he bought them delicious vegetables as a gift. But good times didn't last. One day at work, he opened his drawer and was horrified to find that all the dog food was gone. He rushed to the kitchen, only to find it completely empty. Suddenly, a wave of hunger swept over him, accompanied by the aroma of delicious lamb meat. It turned out that one of his colleagues' behinds had been roasted. Unbeknownst to anyone watching, anyone who merely had a dog's head could have smooth sailing afterward. The smell of lamb instantly awakened the wolf's natural instincts. Determined not to harm the little lambs, he struggled to control himself and headed for the elevator. Just as the doors were closing, a group of little lambs suddenly swarmed in. When the elevator opened again, the interior was in complete chaos. Seeing that his employee was actually a wolf, the boss immediately ordered him to go back and clean the glass.